there, welcome to So Let's Sew with Wendy. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm doing some projects from this book. It's called Stitching for the Seasons by Jan Daly. It's an excellent book. Even if you're a beginner or a more advanced person, you'll be able to do it. I've actually made a couple of things from this book. But when I was on TV with Sewing Quarter, I made the quilt, which was lovely, and I also made the birdsong table runner, which again is really lovely. I don't have either of them here. The quilt is actually at my caravan in Wales, and the birdsong table runner I didn't get back. You don't always. They gifted me the quilt when I left, which I thought was nice of them. Yeah, so today we're doing the Four Seasons quilt. And basically it's a little quilt for each of the seasons. Let me show you what I've done at the moment. Right, so we've done spring, and basically it's the same picture but with different additions. So the house, the roof, the side house, the door and the tree and the grass at the bottom are always the same. And each season you add something. Like with spring, there are no leaves on the tree, there's a little bird house on the tree, and there's a rain cloud and a bunny rabbit. Moving on to summer, I put some leaves on the tree, I put a tyre swing, window boxes and things by the door, and some pretty yellow flowers. For autumn or fall, I did the leaves on the tree in orange. It's just a stitch that's actually on my sewing machine. And we did some birds migrating, and there's some pumpkins by the door, and this thing down here was supposed to be hay bales, but I don't think I did them big enough. Hey-oh, it'll do. And then winter. Again, same house and tree, just with different accessories. With the winter scene, I left the branches blank. The little red bird, I just cut out from a piece of fabric that was there. Obviously added some snow, added a door wreath and a snowman. So really pretty little things. And I think my intention, I mean, she does give a little description in the book, would be to have all four quilts, mini quilts, joined together on a ring, so that as the seasons were to go, you flip it to the next one. I mean, I've got some jump rings, and I've got a thing that makes holes in fabric. I'll have a go and we'll see how we get on. Although it's not my pattern, I can't give you the exact measurements, but I will run through exactly what you need to do and in which order. And for this, I did use heat and bond. Okay. So I'll bring you down to the desk and we'll go from there. Right, so here we are at the desk. I've got my brown fabric, which I'm going to use for the house and the tree. So I'm just popping them on and just roughly cutting them out. I've then got some green fabric, which will be the roof. So I'm just roughly cutting out the roof. And I'll always remember to do the bonder webbing or heat and bonding on the wrong side of the fabric. So let's just bob the roof on. And then there's a series of windows. There's 7 long windows and 3 short. So I'll just pop those on there. And then the only other thing is the door and the chimney, which I'll do on this brown here. Okay, so I'll go ahead and cut these out, and then I'll show you what to do next. Right, so here we are. I've got my background. Now I'm having to use calico because I didn't have enough of the blue that I was using originally. And so the first piece that I'm going to put down is the grass. Just peel the backing off, pop it down, not right at the very edge, and then secure it with your iron. And the next piece is going to be the house. Now, the house piece isn't exactly square. It's got like a little wiggly line here, and I think that's to give it a bit of texture, because it's the wiggly line that goes over the grass. So just, you know, just be mindful when you're cutting your bit out. As I say, I will put the size, well, approximate sizes. I can't give you exact sizes because it's not my pattern. So that's that down. Then there's the little side house. Let's do that. I find the best way to get heat and bond off is just to fold it back on itself, and then it wants to come loose. And just pop that next to the house. Then we'll pop the little side roof on first. Some of these bits are incredibly fiddly, which is another reason that I actually treated myself to some actual heat and bond, and not the other stuff that I use. I think it's Visaline. I buy that in bulk off of Amazon, and I thought this time, no, because they're such fiddly little bits, I'll actually buy some heat and bond. And it is quite expensive, but it pulls off better. And then we have the tree. And we'll just pop the tree there. And the door. Oops. And then we'll start with the windows. Again, these are a little bit fiddly, but if you get yourself some heat and bond, it will make life a lot easier. And to be honest, I don't think I would attempt this without some form of heat and bond, Bonder web, Visaline, whatever, because if you can imagine, you wouldn't be able to get a pin through these tiny little windows. And it's surprising actually how quickly this all comes together. Anyway, I'll carry on putting the windows on, and then I'll show you what to do next. Right, so that's the last bit. Just make sure it's all stuck down. There we have it. You'll see there are taller windows, and then across the top, oh, that one didn't, oh no, I've left the backing on. Let me just quickly peel that off. There should be 3 little square windows across the top, but I dropped one and couldn't find it, so and just so that's your basic, and then you go from here and decide whether you're going to do spring, summer, fall or winter. Obviously, if you're going to do winter, you would replace the green with the brown. So I think what we'll do is we'll do spring. No, we won't. We'll do summer. Let's all be trying, because it's really cold here at the moment. It's been snowing for 3 days. So to do something summery would be quite nice, I think. Anyway, let me take you over to the machine and I'll show you how I did the stitching. Right, so I've changed my thread now, so I'll do the double stitch, just so you can see it. Do a locking stitch, cut my thread, another locking stitch, and then we'll go in with the leaf stitch, and I'll actually do it on the white one so you can see it a bit better. There, that's a bit better, isn't it? And that's basically all I did for the tree. And in the summer I went over it more than once, but like in spring I just did it once, I think. Anyway, I hope you have fun making these. I will do a follow-up video once I've made all the little mini quilts and I've tried to work out how to make them into like a flip book, if you like. But anyway, that's a job for another day, I think. Thank you so much for watching. If you need any help with anything, please do message me. And as always, take care. Bye. Right, so what I've done is I've gone through and quilted them all now, so I thought I'd show you. This is spring. This is summer. This is autumn or fall. And then we have winter. And basically all I've done is, if I just show you with this one, I've just done echo quilting all the way around. And then along the house, where the black stitching is, I just restitched in black again, just to give it a bit of texture. So the next idea now would be to bind these. And I'm just deciding now, I think I'll do them all in the same colour binding. I just haven't decided yet what that colour will be. And then once I've done that, I can go ahead and have a play to see if I can join them together on a ring. Anyway, I will do another video about that. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Oh, by the way, with the overhead shot, I'm sorry you spend most of the time looking at my head, but I've already done it now, so I can't refilm it, so sorry. Please forgive that. Anyway, take care everybody, see you soon.